while recording crying sounds for Dill Pickles on Rugrats. Voice actor Tara Strong was stopped by producers because her crying was so realistic, it caused a woman in the studio to lactate. Ernest Hemingway claimed he was followed by the FBI for years. Everyone thought he was losing his mind. The FBI's gang stalking contributed to his suicide. A few years ago, the FBI released his file. Turns out, they were following him and had placed him under constant surveillance. I worked at McDonald's as a teenager. They threatened to fire me the one time I called in sick. After that, they let me work while I would throw up between taking orders. I worked while having the swine flu and the manager who didn't want to send me home caught it and died. Met a really heat girl who was half Japanese, half Filipino. Think I ruined it by constantly calling her a jalapeno. Update, we got married. Share the most retarded thing you've ever done. I'll go first. Be me. 23 days ago. Driving drunk as duck, run a red light, ram into a ducking cop car at 20 miles per hour. Cars are not too damaged. Drunk mind is scared as shit. Unable to think of a reason. Stab myself with my pocket knife before the cop comes over. Hide knife in glove box. Say, I had been stabbed, officer. Cop gives me a ride to the nearest hospital. My face when crisis avoided. You and your child are driving late at night along a deserted road. You come across a van full of money with the driver dead from an apparent heart attack. What lesson do you teach your child? Lift with your legs, not your back. After South Korea suffered from high seaside rates on the Mapo Bridge, the government changed its name to the Bridge of Life and put life-stimulating pictures on it. Pictures of children and statues with a positive impression. In the following year, the seaside rate increased sixfold. I wonder why we live longer than men. Yeah, me too. My co-worker carries a taser that she says she doesn't let men hold anymore because they immediately attempt to shock themselves to see if they can take it. I found this out when I asked her to see it fully, intending to shock myself. Hey gang, I'm ordering $14 worth of soda and nothing else from my local Domino's. I'm thirsty. He better not ducking have. Your order is in the oven. My dementia patient told me she would never sell me. Estimate the heart rate when temperature is 98.7 degrees Celsius. 0 beats per minute. Can't wait to pound your ace tonight. This is David, Sarah's father, not Sarah. You got the numbers mixed up. Please be more careful next time. I didn't get anything mixed up. Stay the duck away from me. I work with a Chinese guy called Kim, and one time we were having a drink, and I said to him, "Do you ever get fed up of Westerners saying that all Chinese people look the same?" He replied, "Kim's at the bar getting drinks. I'm his wife." 6-year-old nephew, Uncle Mike, "Why you don't have a wife?" Me, "I'm Guy." Nephew, "What that mean?" Me, "I like men, not women." Nephew, silence. "So why don't you have a husband?" Me, "Listen here, you little shut." Millennials, quit whining. I paid off $150,000 in student loans and own a $400,000 home because I save. It's not that hard. I make coffee at home. Bus instead of Uber. Shop sales. Had parents pay off my loans and buy me a house because I'm daddy's special boy. Got Hula with ads. Not safe for work. What's the best thing that happened to you in truth or dare? In high school, I was dared to play guy chicken, which is where two straight guys pretend to be guy, and the first one to chicken out loses. The other guy and I are both really stubborn, and neither one of us wanted to lose. We've been married 14 years, and we run a bed and breakfast in Vermont with our adopted daughter. If that dude doesn't chicken out soon, I'm going to start to suspect that he's actually guy. Dumbest actor to ever live. Genuinely might go down in history as the dumbest actor who ever lived. Major movie roles Will Smith turned down. The Matrix. Django Unchained. Inception. Will Smith likes when others do the job he should be doing. I bet you, when that mom fired me from my nanny job, she didn't think I'd still be part of the family in 9 months. I'm a waitress at a venue that does at least 2 weddings a month. Over 4 years of working there, I shagged 8 best men, 2 bridesmaids, a groom, and multiple times was offered their sum with the married couple, but they always backed out from after having a chance to sober up a bit. That's disgusting. I only hope you're not a waitress at Josh and Katie's wedding where I'm best man at the Copthorne Hotel on July 16, 2022 starting at 3 p.m. Ample parking. People should be buried vertically. Hear me out. Think of all the space we would save. I'm talking about doubling, possibly tripling the amount of dead people room in cemeteries. If capitalism isn't what sells you, think of the environment. Edit. For Christians. When the rapture comes, you're already in missile silo mode to bust out of there. Shark. I really wish you didn't name him that. Financial dating is where it's at. Every day you'll come up with different terms for Frosty Station. I'll have a salad. No nuts please. Waiter. Of course. Me. It didn't say it had nuts. I'm allergic, so I tell them to be safe. Me. That makes sense. Waiter. And for you? Me. Steak. No bees please. Hello most amazing awesome roommate ever. Sup. I have a favor. I assumed. What do you need? I have a chick sliding through tomorrow and we gonna duck, but she's mad loud and I'm hoping you won't be home around the hours of 9 p.m. to 9:03 p.m. Life pro tips. Do not pour heat or even warm water on your windshield to outsmart the storm and melt the frost or ice quickly. It will crack your windshield. Fake news. As the owner of a windshield installation company, I can verify this is exactly what you should be doing every morning. Taxi driver. Is that a Dublin accent? Me. Yes it is. Taxi driver. Oh. Do know a guy named Sean Corcoran? Such a stupid question when you consider there are over 1 million people in Dublin. The annoying thing was I ducking. Do know Sean Corcoran. Mouse got into my 2.2 million Scoville Flaming Anos chocolate bar. Good luck out there, buddy. What is the most disgusting secret you're hiding right now? My wife went out drinking with co-workers and got shut-faced. I had to struggle to get her inside. Bulk out drunk crying, yoking. It was a nightmare and not the first time doing this. After putting her to bed, I shut on the driveway next to her car door and told her she did it while drunk and told her the neighbor saw her do it. She found it going to work the next day. She has not went out drinking since and this was 4 years ago. If she does drink, she's one and done. I love cheating. If you don't cheat, what the hell is wrong with you? Have you ever been cheated on? I forgot some people are in relationships. To clarify, I love to violate academic integrity on accents. News. No more Down syndrome kids will be born. Japan scientists delete chromosome linked to disorder. Hey. Just so you know, I'm not gay or anything. This is Grinder my guy. I guess people who are lactose intolerant can't walk down the ducking dairy aisle. I'm just looking. When you're taking online classes and one girl has a 1080p webcam. I hate funerals. I never know what to say. Just say, I'm sorry for your loss and move on. I'm sorry for your loss. Move on. You see a friendly plane drop a bomb on nearby enemy troops. The bomb has a parachute. You make me so ducking angry, more than anyone I've ever met. You're single-handedly ruining my life. Man, what I do. Holy shit, I'm so sorry Hamza, I meant to send that to my wife. I'm really sorry. Waiting for a pounding when you get home daddy. Seriously, again. Shut sorry dad. Change his name in your phone. You will experience police brutality very soon. What the duck kind of fortune is this? Exchange I'm currently having with my landlord. Don't worry about rent this month. Holy shit, thank you. I could really use that $1,400 to catch up on other bills. No, you still owe rent. I just meant, don't worry about it so much. You're always acting so stressed. At music or the other thing. Drake's next album Iceman will solidify the fact that he is better than Michael Jackson. Find someone who looks at you the way this woman looks at the guy who killed a mountain lion with his bare hands last week. Looks like his cougar problems are just beginning. My dad showed me a 30-minute PowerPoint presentation on why one should always wear a condo during sex. All the slides were just pictures of me. I couldn't go outside for 6 years after my boyfriend died. Finally out of jail. Day 1 at the gym. Just finished taking a shot. Let's start the workout. It's my home. God gave me the right to make it to 2 more federal agents or thieves. I'm best man at my buddy's second wedding. Is it appropriate to open my dinner speech with, "Welcome back everyone. I can also see some new faces today." Looks at the bride. Me, walking out of a brothel, ducking bullshit. My wife, "Well, what did you think a brothel was?" Me, looking sadly at the empty bowl I brought. "Doesn't matter. I love this post. I love that your wife went with you. She's so supportive." Personal trainer just got 10 years for dealing coke. I've been going to him for years. Just shows you never really know someone. I genuinely had no idea he was a personal trainer. Babe. So yesterday at that party, I kinda had a makeout with a girl. I'm sorry, you alcoholic idiot. That was me. Whoever designed toilet paper to turn red when you're done wiping is pure genius. If you don't finish with a wet spot on your tummy, are your dishes even clean? This finished differently than I thought it would. My ex had an accident, so I gave the paramedics the wrong blood type. Now she'll finally learn about rejection. Oh wait, this is a joke sub. Please disregard this. Do you guys wash your balls? I hadn't washed mine for 8 months and decided to finally do it because it had a really bad odor. But I gotta be honest, I regretted this decision immediately. It was just slippery and slimy afterward, and I wasn't able to handle it as well. I don't know, I just couldn't shoot it that day, and to be honest, it smells even worse now. Personally, bad English is such a turn off for me. You don't need to put "for me" after writing "personally." You get put into a room with an absolutely identical clone of yourself, memories and all. Only one of you is allowed to leave. How would you defeat yourself? Listen, only one of us can die. Since I'm the original and you're the clone, I've wanted this for much longer. Here are my phone, keys, and wallet. Best of luck. My town had a really bad storm 2 days ago, and my neighbor lost the roof of his house and the poor guy doesn't have insurance. I've decided to start a GoFundMe to raise so I can go to Hawaii for a few weeks, cause he's about to start doing construction, and I hate being around all that noise. Had an elderly boss who got scammed out of $5,000 in a "your Mac is infected" call. I told her it was a scam plus reported it to Chase Credit. That night, she called the scammer, angry. "I'm sorry," he said. "I'll refund you. What's your debit card info?" Guess what she did? My wife got me a bracelet with the first initials of our kids on it. Now I lay on the side of the road, paramedics dragging me as I silently pray for Donna, Nick, and Rachel. If you're wondering what a heartbreak looks like on me, here, enjoy. You're so petty. Okay, so I made you leave my house cause you showed me a video of you snacking someone else's nut. Why are you even upset? What do you expect? Beautiful. Does the carpet match the drapes? It does now. No job was safe from the pandemic. Unemployment benefits application. Occupation, burglar. Reason for unemployment, everyone is home. German Argentinian. Nobody asked what her grandfather was doing from 1936 to 1945. What's the worst thing someone has ever done to you? I cheated on my ex. It was a one-time thing, whatever, and after he found out from a mutual friend, his response was to sleep with not 1, not 2, but all 5 of the girls in my friend group over the course of a month. Needless to say, I'm no longer friends with them, and I now have trust issues for life. In 2013, JCPenney sold a tea kettle that some people thought resembled a certain infamous Austrian dictator. The kettle gained sudden notoriety, the promotional billboard was taken down, and it quickly sold out. When you're home alone doing weird shit, and you hear a key in the door. Girls named Anna or Hannah on their way to use the word banana when creating their username. Joke's on you. I'm way more creative than that. Want to come to mine for coffee? Banned. The server has automatically banned you for saying a bad word. You said, and by coffee I mean hardcore penguin's legs. I'm old enough to remember when they called a hashtag a pound sign. It sure made the Me Too movement a lot funnier than it should have been. Instead of paying $200 a month on cable, buy a plane ticket. Go see what you're watching. What plane goes to Bikini Bottom? Malaysia flight 370, if I remember correctly. My Discord kittens have been awfully quiet since the government shut down. I had a hard life. My mother was killed by a dog dealer. Your mother killed herself. She was a dog dealer. Delivery time stated between 45 to 60 minutes, but it was delivered within 25 minutes. This was a bit of an inconvenience as I was balls deep in the wife at the time. When the Death Eaters appeared in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, 2005, I thought they were an evil version of the Clay. What do you mean evil version? We are gonna be doing random dog testing today, okay, but I won't try 'em off. When your snake decides they aren't hungry one day, and now you have a pet rat, I'll take it. Not with that username. I wonder why they pulled him over. Probably to snack his nut. How'd that be the whole day? Dad, when one of my friend comes over, why do you think your friends are coming over? I know Amazon drivers be like, damn this house again. I work on ambulance, the thought is the exact same. They always spell my name wrong. They should have called the police when you ordered water with whipped cream. Why are you liking my girlfriend pic on Facebook? Ah, sorry mate, Lingo must have accidentally slipped on the like button whilst I was having a wank. What's your best revenge story? Guy at my high school started a rumor that he had sex with me, and instead of denying it, I just told people it was really bad, and he accidentally shouted his mom's name during it. She bumped my leg and didn't say excuse me. So when I brought it to her attention, she said your leg shouldn't have been in the way. Well, since she wanna be petty, I'ma be petty. Jeff, I think you should play the role of my father. I don't want to be your father. That's perfect, you already know your lines. Imagine marrying Mystique. Now imagine the possibilities. My son asked me, where does Paul come from? I was a little uncomfortable, but gave him an honest explanation. He looked a little perplexed and stared at me in stunned silence for a few seconds and asked, Antigua? Subway says there 6 foot sub serves 20 to 25 people, which sounds like advertising bogus to me. I'm a 6 foot sub, and I'm pretty sure I'd be exhausted after, like, a dozen at most. You know the saying third time's a charm. Yeah. Well, Germany lost twice. My sister just got married. She asked me to save her a newspaper from her wedding day. Tragic mistake. I love what you guys are doing. Keep up the good work, JEW. Thank you, but please refrain from using that acronym. Our organization's name is Journalist Excellence Worldwide. I understand. My middle name is Kevin. I got into an embarrassing situation at a swingers party last night. I snuck up behind an older lady, started ducking her from behind, then looked up and suddenly realized that the guy at the other end of the spit roast, getting a blowjob, was my dad. I said, after 30 years of marriage, I can't believe you're being unfaithful to mum. He said, I'm not. W. Who are you? J. I'm the father. W. Of the groom or the bride? J. Both. Me. Are you saying I should touch myself whenever I feel like it? Doctor, no. I said you could have a stroke at any time. Me. Woman nearly decapitated after flying turtle smashes into her car windscreen. I have 22 petabytes of storage. How much did it cost you? And what the duck do you have that's 15 petabytes? One picture of your mother. Name a city that changed your life. Wuhan. I remember when my late husband and I went through a tornado when we lived in Oklahoma. We really thought we wouldn't survive. To brace for the worst, we held each other and then I inserted his fat clock into my hole. We believe this is when we conceived our second child. God bless. Calling women's love roast beef when balls literally look like ice cream scoops of elephant scene is insane. Ball scene Robbins. When you just got into an accident and Paul Walker comes to help you out of your car. When you've killed 5 zombies, 2 vampires, burnt 8 witches, but you start wondering why we are all carrying candy bags. I should have checked the calendar. Anti-Corruption Bureau DSP gives anti-bribery speech at 11 am. Caught taking 80,000 rupees bribe an hour later. Believe in yourself. It's never too late to start over. Vlad the Impaler didn't even start impaling people until his mid-30s. The way my neighbor makes the entire apartment building smell like boiled feet. I'm about to sit outside their door with Fabris on full blast till they get the hint. So turns out he died. So your peep shoot has a few different parts. You got the rectum, last stop of the Peep Express. Then the next part up is a hard bend to the sigmoid colon. Thing is, you can straighten this out via training. Pretty much use a long floppy dodo or colon snake, then slowly work up in sizes. Think a square peg slink can also work. When you straighten that out, it stays straightened. If I remember right, the main problem with doing this is water ingress when you swim. But once you straighten everything out and stretch a bit, you can easily go beyond the elbow if you want. While you're laughing to this, the US Gov is making plans to neutralize the Area 51 raid. Make up your mind guys. Do you wanna jack off to a boring human? Or go clap some alien booty?